What's going on, you guys? Dwayne here with How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again for another How to Build Credit TV live stream. In tonight's live stream, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Navy Federal Credit Union and what your opinion is on what the best credit card is from Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, I normally like to be transparent. I normally like to put my money where my mouth is, and I definitely am a huge fan of Navy Federal Credit Union. I do have 3 credit cards from them. This is one right here, the Flagship from Navy Federal Credit Union. This is one of the credit cards, and I'm going to go into my credit card stack here and show you guys. I have 2 more credit cards from Navy Federal. They're right here. I'm going to put them back in the correct spot in a minute. I have the More Rewards credit card from Navy Federal. This is American Express. It's a Navy Federal credit card. It's not an American Express card. It's a Navy Federal credit card. And then I have the Cash Rewards, which this card was the first card that I got. This card was a secured credit card with Navy Federal Credit Union, and then it was promoted, it graduated to the Cash Rewards card. So I have 3 credit cards with Navy Federal, and I love them. I love them. Navy Federal is the absolute best. Let me show you guys the 3 cards here without showing you all my information. So we got 3 credit cards here from Navy Federal, and I love it. I love it. So like I said, I do want to take the time to kind of talk about Navy Federal. I'm very curious to see what you guys' opinion is, what your opinion is in regards to, the best credit card with Navy Federal. As far as I'm concerned, I feel like I have the best credit cards with them because these cards suit my needs. When it comes to Navy Federal Credit Union, the only thing that I could truly criticize about them is the fact that you have to have some kind of military affiliation to become a member. And that part, of course, makes it a lot harder for, everybody to be a member. I mean, they would have a lot more customers, clearly. They would be bigger if you didn't have to have some kind of military affiliation, whether it was affiliation through the fact that you have a step brother or sister that has military affiliation, and as a result of that, you're able to join Navy Federal Credit Union. So that's probably one of the things, that's one of the only major complaints that I have. I mean, otherwise, I think Navy Fed is insanely legit. They are more than generous when it comes to giving people opportunities and chances as far as the ability to get new credit cards. Even if you're starting from scratch or starting over, they're very generous in their approval process in regards to credit cards, in regards to car loans, in regards to auto loans. As a matter of fact, I kind of mentioned this a while back that I was considering getting a Tesla. And so really, I should have done the paperwork. I should have actually done the application process today, but I was waiting to hear from my tax lady to kind of talk about what my tax options were in regards to that. But Navy Federal, I have 3 credit cards with Navy Federal. I got approved for a home loan with Navy Federal, which was up to $350,000. And I need to do, I guess, paperwork to kind of see what I can get approved for in regards to the auto loan. But for the most part, the people that I know that have joined Navy Federal, especially here on the How to Build Credit TV community, most people have positive things to say about Navy Federal Credit Union, especially as far as, them having the opportunity to have a relationship, maybe even have access to certain loans or credit cards that they wouldn't otherwise. In addition to being able to get credit cards, with Navy Federal provides some competitive interest rates on their credit cards, as well as their loans. There is no foreign transaction fees on the majority, if not all, of Navy Federal Credit Union's credit cards. So I think that's really, really cool. For the most part, most of their credit cards do not have an annual fee. The only one that I know that has an annual fee is the Flagship card, which is $49 a year. But right now, Navy Federal does give you, if you sign up for Amazon Prime, you will be reimbursed. So if you sign up for a year for Amazon Prime, you will be reimbursed on your Navy Federal account. So Amazon Prime, I think, is, I don't know, $120. I don't remember. But basically, if the annual fee is $49, you're basically paid, you've basically got your annual fee covered for 2.5 years just from the Amazon Prime reimbursement that they give you. I think when it comes to credit cards, and what the best card is, of course, I would like to know in the comment section. Let me know what you think the best credit card is from Navy Federal Credit Union. Okay, let me know that in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, on this channel, I talk about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So yeah, let me know what you think is the best credit card from Navy Federal Credit Union and kind of why. So when it comes to credit cards in general, I think it's human nature for people to want to skip steps. People want to just jump straight in, and sometimes jumping straight in is not a good option, especially when it comes to like if it's somebody that's kind of rebuilding their credit or starting from scratch. I would never advise that person to just try to apply for a regular unsecured card. I'm always going to tell people, you know what, just play it safe, because when you get denied for something, it's not a good feeling. And most people, they don't like it, right? So I would always say start with a secured card. I mean, it just makes sense to start with a secured card, get your toe in the door, because, a lot of life experiences and a lot of opportunities is just about getting a foot in the door. And the foot in the door is not going to be you're the president of the company from the start. That doesn't make sense. That's not a foot in the door. A foot in the door looks like maybe you're an intern, or maybe you're there working for free. You're volunteering to kind of learn more about what it is you're interested in. And so the way that looks in regards to credit card is getting a secured credit card. You know what I mean? You just don't jump straight in. Sometimes you got to put your toe in the pool first and make sure you like the temperature. And honestly, I'm that type of guy. When it comes to pools, man, I probably jumped in the pool, like just jumped straight in. In my 42 years, I probably did that maybe twice. For whatever reason, it's so like me to test the water first before just jumping straight in. And I think the same thing is true. It's not necessary, but I think it's true. Sometimes, you just got to be safe. So yeah, I think the equivalent of putting your toe in the water to feel the temperature would be getting a secured credit card. There's nothing wrong there. You're not really taking a step backwards. You're just kind of almost ensuring your approval. And don't get me wrong with that statement, because getting a secured credit card doesn't mean you're guaranteed approval. When you apply for a secured credit card, you're not guaranteed approval, period. So that's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm saying it's always kind of better to start at the bottom, and sometimes the secured card is considered the bottom. As far as I'm concerned, everything has a purpose. I've been watching a lot of motivational videos, and in the motivational videos, it's like, people shouldn't be afraid of failure. You know what I mean? And it's kind of weird because we've been conditioned to think failure is bad. And for the most part, it is. But it's all about perspective, right? The same way that somebody would see the glass half empty, someone may see it half full. So it's all about perspective. And so, so when it comes to different credit cards, Navy Federal, in my mind, really only has 3 cards that I am personally interested in. And that's it. Like, I'm only interested in the 3 cards that I currently have: the Cash Rewards, the More Rewards, and the Flagship. And I'm actually I was interested in them in that order, and I think that's a decent order. I know it was a good order for me personally, because the Cash Rewards doesn't have a sign-up offer. Well, I guess it might, but I don't know. I'll check in a second. And then the More Rewards has a sign-up offer, and then the Flagship does have a sign-up offer as well. So in my mind, I went from the secured card, which got upgraded, to the Cash Rewards. Then I did the More Rewards, and then the Flagship, which has an annual fee. And that would be what I would suggest people to do. I would suggest that that's a good order, to be honest with you. Guys, if you guys are watching this video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. We have 51 people in the house and only 15 thumbs up. So please make sure you smash the thumbs up in this video. It really helps me a lot. It helps the channel. It helps YouTube know that this video is substance, and they're going to push it out and put it in front of more viewers, which means we're going to be able to reach and help more people. So please smash the thumbs up in this video. I would really, really appreciate it. Another thing is I will be doing a members only live stream tonight, right after this video. I have it scheduled for 8:45 p.m. So if you go to my channel and you click on the community tab, if you are a channel member of How to Build Credit TV, you will see the link for the members only live stream, which is scheduled for 8:45. We'll see how long this particular live stream goes. So once again, the members only live stream, these are people that are paying monthly to support or donate or show love, whatever you want to call it. These are people that have signed up for the membership, which there are two different memberships. There's a $4.99 and also a $9.99 level. So there's a gold and a platinum level. So once again, after this live stream, there will be a members only live stream where in those live streams, it's a little different in the sense that I'm going to get more personal and maybe share more about myself and discuss things there that I don't discuss here on the public portion of How to Build Credit TV. So if you're interested in that, like I said, I will be doing a members only live stream directly after this one, and I would love to have you join. All right, I'm gonna jump into the comment section real quickly and say what's up to some of you guys, see what you guys are saying, see what your thoughts are on the best credit card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, if I were to really sit here and ask myself, what is the best credit card from Navy Federal Credit Union? It's not as cut and dry for me personally. I think one of the better cards would be the More Rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union, just because you have the ability to earn 3 times points on several categories. So what I'm doing right now as I'm talking to you guys is I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Navy Federal Credit Union website and show you guys the different credit cards that they do offer, just because I want to make sure that I'm kind of, giving you guys the right information as of now as I'm doing this video right here. So let me see. All right, so I got it pulled up. I'll share my screen with you guys here real quickly. Okay, so you guys can see the screen here, and so I'm gonna just start at the bottom, which would be the secured card, right? The N Rewards secured card, and it has no annual fee, of course, and of course there's a the variable APR is 18%, which is not too bad. One of the things that I think is very interesting about the APR is 18% is not too bad, because even credit cards with American Express, their lowest APR is like 17.99 with American Express. So that's another benefit in having a credit card with Navy Federal Credit Union or credit union in general. The rates on the credit cards are normally lower, and the rates on their loans are normally lower as well. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys my face as I mentioned that, because 18% is not necessarily good, compared to like back in the 90s when APR was like 9.9. This is a lifetime ago, right? So yeah, 18% is not insanely good, but at the same time, 18% is on the lower end of some of the major credit card companies, such as American Express, where you might have like 14.99. I don't think so. I think the lowest with American Express is like 17.99, and then it goes up from there. So that's not bad. I mean, the secured card has an APR of 18%. In general, we shouldn't be concerned with the APR. I mean, we really need to be using our credit cards and paying them off instantly. We should probably treat our credit cards like they're debit cards, in the sense that your debit card transaction is taken out of your checking account instantly. Now, of course, the credit card, not so much, right? You have to wait 1, 2, 3 days before it posts on your account and your transactions, and then you can pay them. But I really encourage people to do that. I really encourage people to use their credit cards, because you're going to get cash back. To me, it's a no-brainer. Or you're going to get points. and use the credit card and just pay it off maybe once a week. Just keep it really, really simple. You pay it off, and the reason why I say people should pay it off is because you want to get that money out of your checking account. So many times, as simple and as silly as it sounds, so many times people aren't aware and don't keep track of their checking account balances. So they'll think, oh, I have more money in my account than I do, because you're not paying attention to what's being deducted from your account, to what's being cleared. And so I get it. With a debit card, it's easy. You use the card, the money's deducted instantly. Great, your balance in a sense. So it's an extra step with the credit card, but I think for that extra step, you're rewarded. I mean, that's the way I look at it. For me, using my credit card and having to wait till the transaction post and then pay it, and I choose to pay it once a week, yes, it's extra, but so is the cash back that I get. So is the points that I earn. Those are extra. And for me, it's a no-brainer. I mean, thank goodness I have that under control now. Don't get me wrong. I understand the struggle for the people that are not quite there yet, and that's okay. That's why we have every day. We keep waking up every day, and hopefully you take actions on the daily to get you to where you want to be. So maybe you'll have to take some actions using your credit card and paying it off once a week, and for the people that are, not that disciplined or don't want to bother paying it once a week, start using your credit cards just to pay your bills. Your light bill, your phone bill, your car insurance, your cable bill, your internet bill, whatever. Start with just paying your bills, because I think that's easy. Those bills have to be paid anyway. And then after you get the hang of that, then branch out, So anyway, let me share my screen again with you guys. So you have the N Rewards secured card. And then the next card on here is the Platinum card. Now, this card is not very interesting to me just because this card doesn't have any real perks other than the balance transfer. So it says save with a low intro APR on balance transfers. That's pretty much the main benefit to this particular card. Once again, there's no fees, there's no balance transfer fees. That's huge. No foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees. That's also huge. Let me not undermine that. And then, of course, the APR is between 5.99 and 18% on the APR side. But other than that, for me personally, this card doesn't provide a lot of value. There are enough credit cards out there that offer a introductory, very low, maybe no percent APR on balance transfers, but you do have that 3% balance transfer fee, but you do have to pay 3% on balance transfer. So for me, I would never apply for this Platinum card, because I don't want to pay the 3% on the transferring the balance from another credit card. It's just not worth it to me, but to each its own, right? The next one, let me go back real quick here. All right, so then the next one is the Go Rewards, which is kind of funny because I don't even pay any attention to that card, to be honest with you. Let me click on the card details here to kind of show you guys. It's not a bad card, right? So there's no annual fee, which is always very, very good. And then, of course, the APR is from 8.99 to 18%. There's no annual fee. There's no balance transfer fee. There's no foreign transaction fees. There's no cash advance fee. That is really, really solid, you guys. I mean, clearly when you do your research, you start to realize just how valuable these credit cards are with Navy Federal. And then as far as rewards, this is not too bad. You can get 3 times points on restaurants, 2 times on gas, and 1 times on everything else. That is not bad. That's not a bad deal at all. All right, let me go back and let's look at the next card here. The next card that they have in the lineup from bottom to top is the Flagship card from Navy Federal. Now, this does have an annual fee of $49. This is the only credit card that Navy Federal offers that has an annual fee. Let's click on the card details here. So it's interesting because I don't look cool. They're even advertising free Amazon Prime for a year. That is really, really cool that information is right here. So like I told you guys, basically you pay for Amazon Prime and they reimburse. So that's right there alone. That is, if Amazon Prime is worth $120, I think it's a little more than $120, but if it's worth $120 and the annual fee is, is $49, then you're already 2.5 times in as far as your annual fee, as far as the value that you get for getting Amazon Prime for free. One of the things that I don't remember and I don't spend a lot of time talking about in regards to the Flagship card is that you can receive a statement credit up to $100 for global entry or TSA PreCheck, whichever one you choose to get. You get $100, so that means you don't get $100, but global entry costs $100. Does it cost $100? I don't even remember. I did it with American Express with my Platinum card, but I think it's less than $100. You get reimbursed for global entry. You get reimbursed for TSA PreCheck. Okay, whichever one you're choosing to go with. I got global entry because you get TSA PreCheck with global entry. Now I'm gonna have to learn how to use it, which is kind of funny, but yeah. So that's another benefit. Okay, so if global entry is worth $50 and also you're getting Amazon Prime, that's up to $220-$30 of value. So right there, you can justify having the Flagship card, even though it has a $49 annual fee. You can justify having the Flagship card for at least 4 years because your $49 annual fee is going to be offset by your $100 global entry credit and your $120-$30 Amazon Prime credit that you're going to get. So that to me makes this a solid card. And supposedly this is the credit card that Navy Federal offers that you can get the highest available credit limit with this particular credit card, the Flagship card. So I think that card is solid. I mean, there's once again, no balance transfer fee, no foreign transaction fee, no cash advance fee. That's huge just because in general, there's normally cash advance fees. There's 3 times points on travel. I never really remember that or think about that just because I use my American Express Platinum. But that's good. That's very good. And then there's 2 times on everything else. And so what that means, the 2 time points on everything else means that you get 2% on all of your purchases. The $49 is absolutely worth it. To have the ability to get 2% back on all your purchases without having to worry about, you get 1% when you purchase and another 1% when you make the payment, with like the Citibank the Citi Double Cash card. Of course, there are other cards out there that have 2%. But not 2% on everything per se. I think there might be one more, maybe the Fidelity. I think that card's a 2% cashback card. But this is really, really good. This is very, very powerful. I mean, that's why I like that card a lot, and I have that card. All right, let me share my screen with you guys here one more time, and then let's look at the more rewards. So the more rewards, like I said, I do have this card. You do have the ability to earn. This card is a very solid card. So they do have the sign up offer on the screen here, 25,000 bonus points. When I signed up, I think the offer was maybe 30,000. I don't remember now. It's either 30,000, probably 30,000. And then on the Flagship, the sign up offer was like, I want to say 35,000 or 40,000. And basically what that ends up meaning is that it ends up being, I was looking to see if the Flagship had a sign up offer. It ends up basically being up to $250 cash back, $250 if you choose to redeem the points via cash back. And I did this. I actually got, I think it was 30,000 points for the more rewards and 35,000 or 40,000. I don't remember. Forgive me. For the Flagship card. So I decided to redeem it as cash back. And the cool thing is you can redeem it directly into your Navy Federal Credit Union savings account. I made a video about it. I think I did the video around 12 or 2 o'clock. And the same day by like 5:36, the money was in my account, which I thought was really cool because they tell you it can take, I think it said like up to 48 hours. So this card is very solid. The more rewards card here, of course, you got the variable APR is between 9.65 and 18%. Then, of course, you got the usual, the no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, no foreign transaction fee. And then here's where I think this card excels. This is it's a pretty cool card. You have 3 times points on restaurants and on food delivery. You have 3 times points supermarkets, 3 times points on gas and transit, and then 1 times on everything else. I think that is insanely valuable. So, I would encourage people. I thought I was sharing my screen. I'm not. Let me share it now. I would encourage people to, really consider this card. I think this card is one of the more solid cards from Navy Federal Credit Union. I mean, I just love the fact that their APR is so low, and there's basically no fees for all of their cards except the flagship card. Okay, if you're interested in getting cards from Navy Federal, I would say, especially the more rewards and the flagship card, I would say be sure to be patient and see if there's a sign-up bonus. I would not get any of these two cards here on the screen. I would not get any of those two cards unless there's a sign-up offer. That's just me personally. And then you have the last one here, which is the cash rewards card, which is just basically a 1.5% cash back on all your purchases. So it's similar to other credit cards that have that offer. Of course, you can earn a $150 cash back bonus, which is really cool. Then, of course, there's no annual fee, no balance transfers, no foreign transaction, no cash advance. I wonder, I don't even remember how much you have to spend in order to get the 150 cash back. Let's see. Oh my God. I'm glad I looked that up. That's kind of funny. $2,000. Okay, so that sign up offer on the cash rewards is not a good offer, but I guess it's something. I mean, to spend $2,000 to get $150 back is ridiculous, because we have other credit cards out there that allow you to spend $500 and get $150 cash back. So that's kind of funny. That's why I laughed about it. You do have 6 months to do that. No, you don't have 6 months. You have 90 days. I was misreading something. You have 90 days to do that. I was looking at something else. It says 0% APR on purchases for 6 months. And that's kind of lame. And then you have 90 days. You have to spend $2,000 in 90 days to get $150 cash back. In general, when it comes to sign-up offers, you never apply for a credit card first and then try to figure out how you're going to meet the minimum spend. You always know that you're going to meet the minimum spend before you apply for the card. As a matter of fact, don't apply for the card unless you know exactly how you're going to meet the minimum spend, because it's just kind of stupid to do that. In general, when I have gotten credit cards in the past, I've gotten help meeting the minimum spend, whether it was asking someone, hey, let me pay your rent and shoot me the money back on Zelle, or not Zelle, but whatever, Cash App. I had it figured out before I applied for the card. And I think that's a good way to be, just because you want to be prepared. You don't want to have to be trying to figure out, hey, how's this going to work? Am I in a position to get the cash back? So anyway, I have done a huge piece of talking here. I'm going to jump into the comment section and see what's going on with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend. I am doing insanely well myself. Actually, this weekend was quite interesting, in a very good way. Life is great right now. Life is very good right now for me. Let's see. Jordan23WW says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. Jordan23WW is a How to Build Credit TV channel member. That is why when you guys see his name or other channel members' name, you will see that they have a badge by their name. You'll see a little credit card by their name, and this is why, because they are a channel member. And in addition to that, they sorry, I'm trying to show you guys on my screen. In addition to that, they the badge that is by their name changes colors the longer that they're a channel member. So like I said, Jordan23WW is a channel member. And I just want to show you guys here. I'm trying to find it on the screen so I can show you guys in the chat. All right, here we go. Sweet, finally here. I'm sort of pulling it up. Oh man, I want to hit pause on this video. Computer's going slowly. Yikes. All right, maybe I don't worry about that. All right, so let me just share that with you guys on the screen. Let me share my screen with you guys. So as you can see here, Jordan23WW, he has a purple badge by his name. It says credit. Of course, you see Devin also has a purple badge. So these guys have been members for 3 months. Then you have Points Blank Travel. He's also a member. You have G Dobbs. Her membership is 1 month right now. That's why it's green. So it changes colors along with people's membership. So, that's pretty much that there. I just want to show you guys. Now, in case you guys don't know how to become a channel member, you can, below my videos, you have the ability to click on the word join. And when you click on join, it will show you the 2 different membership levels. Once again, there's a gold level and a platinum level here. And then here are the different badges that you will get the longer you're a member. So you start at blue, then you go to green, then you go to purple, and then you go to red. And so that's pretty much the channel membership. And that's just an extra way for people to show their support, of course, with their love and hard-earned money out of their pockets. So anyway, so yeah, that's why people have different different looks to their name. Devin, what's going on? Another channel member says, hey Dwayne, how was your weekend? My weekend was great. I ordered my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I actually ordered my son his iPhone 12 Pro Max. I wasn't going to get him the 12 Pro Max, actually. I was just going to get him the 12 Pro, which is plenty. And then it was going to take, I think the deliveries were going to be like December 1st through December 8th, which is not bad. So I ended up getting him the Pro Max, and the delivery is going to be from November 25th to December 1st, which, what's that, a week earlier? So initially it was telling me that I could pick up his phone in the store. I was going to drive to another store in Houston and pick his phone up on Friday, and I'm supposed to get mine in the mail on Friday. So I'm excited, Devin. I'm doing really, really well. Let's see here. Cinema Madness, what's going on, my brother? It's a pleasure to see you again. Once again, guys, please smash the thumbs up in this video, and if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I mean, in this video, I'm talking about what you think the best credit card is from Navy Federal currently, but if you have questions about something else, feel free to shoot it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer the question. Once again, please smash the thumbs up in this video. Brandy, what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping by, Brandy. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. I see we threw up a profile picture in your YouTube account. It's a pleasure to have you back. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pamela, thank you so much. Pamela says hello to you, Pamela. It's a pleasure to have you here. I don't remember seeing your name in the community before, so thank you for taking the time to show up in this live stream. Dwight, what's going on, my man? We got another How to Build Credit TV member here. Dwight is a member of the channel How to Build Credit TV. Dwight says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit family? I hope everyone is doing well. Also, hit that like button. Yes, sir. Good advice. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Ronald, what's going on, my man? It's been a while since I've seen you in the building. I appreciate you stopping by. Ronald says, my secured card is up for review next month. I'm praying for increase. That's funny. I'm praying for increase. That's funny because that's certainly a church thing, right? And that's why it's kind of funny, because it's like it's a double meaning, right? To me. Anyway, man, it's a pleasure to see you, bro. Wow. Flaw, last name Flaw. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. It's a pleasure to have you here. I know that I don't remember seeing you comment before, so thank you so much for taking the time to comment. If you're new, trust me, I normally know who the new people are just because I kind of pay attention to who's commenting. So if you are new to the channel, or if you're watching in stealth mode, you're watching, like this, you know what I'm saying? Just take the time to say hello. If you want, of course, it would be a pleasure to kind of see new faces. Joshua, what's going on, my man? Says, checking in on the live stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have another returning How to Build Credit TV family member in the building. Dave says, I'm part of Navy Federal family, and they are generous. They are very generous. Yes, sir. You are 100% correct. Mike Jones, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to have you in the building. I'm doing well. Mike says, Dwayne, what's happening, man? New Founding Fathers of America, it's a pleasure to have you back in the building again. Mike Jones says, like button smash. Appreciate you, my brother. Dwight says, I was just approved last night for the Navy Federal cash rewards for $25,000. I also have the more rewards, which works for me. Yeah, first of all, congratulations. Let's get first things first. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it in order. You know what I mean? Dude, that's awesome. $25,000 approval. I know the way that felt when you saw that on the screen. So congratulations, and thanks for taking the time to share that here in the community. Jordan23WW says, I'm on a roll. Last Tuesday, I got the Amex Gold. Sunday, I finally got approved for the Apple Card. And today, Navy Federal increased my More Rewards limit from 4,000, making my limit, wow, 21,300. Congratulations to you, my brother. That's, man, I got to hit the horn on that one, too. You know what I mean? Anyway, dude, that's awesome. I mean, that's a hell of a jump to go from $4,000 to $21,300. I mean, that's insane. You know, that's over that's over 100% increase. You know what I mean? Dude, that's incredible. That's man, I mean, I did say that Navy Federal was really generous, and that's proof. Now, don't get me wrong. We have people such as Jordan23WW that have this experience. And of course, we have people that don't have this experience. If you're that person, just be patient. You know, my best advice when it comes to credit cards and getting high limits is to just use the mess out of the card that you currently have right now. And, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe not that particular card, but maybe the next card that you apply for, you'll get a higher limit. Navy Federal is really good about giving high limits. We should have 1 million thumbs up for Navy Federal in this video, by the way. Joshua says the best card is the card you have in your hand right now, but there might be a better one down the road. And you know, the funny thing about best card, quote unquote, best card, is the reality is the best card is whatever card you have, just like you said, in the moment, to be honest with you, especially if, you know, you're just getting your foot in the door. The best card could be different for someone that's just getting started. For someone that's rebuilding, the best card for them is a secured card, because we just want to get our toe in the pool to test the temperature before we throw our whole body in there. So that's the best card for that person at that particular moment. Of course, as you start to do more research and start to learn more about credit cards and points and cash back and whatever, you start to increase your vocabulary, and you start to, you know, be more aware of what may be better suited for you later on down the road. But this is after you're more knowledgeable. You know what I mean? It's like a kid, right? When a kid is born, they don't know anything, you know, and for the most part, they learn through imitation, right? They imitate the sounds we make. We tell the kid, hey, say dada, you know, or mama, whoever you are, you know, and they imitate, and that's kind of where they start to learn. In some ways, they learn to say things before they write, before they recognize letters and all that stuff. And so the same thing is true. Like, clearly your understanding at 2 years old is going to be different than your understanding at 15 years old. So the same thing is true when it comes to credit cards. You know, you start where you are, and that's okay. And then eventually one day you'll have, you know, more vocabulary, you know, more words, and you'll be more sophisticated in how you express yourself in regards to your credit cards and your credit card selection. Points Blank Travel, what's going on, man? My man says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit Fam? My main man is back again. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Guys, be sure to go to Points Blank Travel's YouTube channel. Subscribe to his channel. He is on the hunt. He's trying to get to 100 subscribers right now. 1,000 subscribers right now. And him getting to 1,000 subscribers is going to help him get in a position to get monetized on YouTube, so that he can make fractions of pennies on videos just the way that I do right now. And it's kind of funny, I always say it's fractions of pennies, but it doesn't matter because it adds up. So right now he has 716 subs. I just put up his channel here on the screen so you can see it right here. So right now he has 716 subs, and he has 177 videos. I mean, dude, that's a lot of videos. No, we don't want to play. We don't want to play anything. Let's stop that. That's a lot of videos. Just to give you guys something to compare, if I pull up my channel here and show you guys how many videos I have. So I have 337 videos, and I actually have more than that. YouTube doesn't count the live streams when they show you how many videos somebody has. YouTube only counts regular videos. So he actually has more than what's being shown. Okay, so I mean, the brother's putting in work. You know, like I said, be sure to go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, Points Blank Travel. Be sure to go subscribe to his channel, and you know, show some love, show some support. That's funny. Let's see. Shoe Lady 64, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Once again, guys, please smash the thumbs up. We have 106 people in the live stream. If you have questions, do not hesitate. That's the purpose of the live stream. It's live. I'm going to see your question. I'm going to address you. I'm going to try to answer your question to the best of my abilities. We have plenty of people that are insanely knowledgeable in this community that will be able to answer your question if I cannot. So that's the benefit of community. That's the benefit of more than one head. You know what I mean? You have several heads brainstorming. You don't just have one person brainstorming. That's the brainstorming is kind of limited if it's just one person. You have multiple people, right? So once again, smash the thumbs up. If you have questions, ask in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer. Jordan23WW says, to me, the best Navy Federal card is the Flagship. You can't go wrong with the more rewards either, though, with the 3% cash back on groceries, dining out, and gas. Both cards make so much sense. Facts. Agreed. 1000%. Those cards are definitely, in my opinion, the most valuable cards that Navy Federal has, because a lot of things are covered, especially since the things that are not covered on the more rewards, it is covered on the Flagship card because you get 2% on all your purchases. So, I mean, those two for me is a no-brainer. You know, once again, if you're spending any kind of cash and you can use your credit card, I would absolutely be using credit cards. You know, I wish we could pay other things with credit cards. You know, wish you could pay your car note with credit card, which I'm probably going to get another car note, which is super crazy. But that's beside the point. Maybe I'll talk about the Tesla stuff on the members only live stream. But yeah, so I'm going to be getting another car note probably. We'll see. Devin is also a channel member, says Amazon Prime membership is $120 a year. They charge tax for it as well, so it's about $130. Right. So yeah, so the Flagship, Navy Federal will reimburse all of that. We got Maurice in the building, another channel member, says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit family? Blessings to all. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. I appreciate you, sir. Shoe Lady 64 says, I'm gardening now. Next move is Chase and Amex. I think that's a very solid plan. Those are really, really good credit card companies. As of course, Chase is a bank. So yeah, so those are very good. Ulysses, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to have you in the building as always. I appreciate the support, the consistent support. I'm always trying to remember if Ulysses is a channel member or not, because I can't see the comments the way you guys get to see it. The way you guys get to see it on your screen. Since I'm using the software, I don't get to see exactly who the members are. I'm just going off the top of my head because, you know, my memory is pretty aight. So that's kind of what I'm going off of. But anyway, we got Ulysses in the building. It's a pleasure to see you as always, my brother. I'm checking here on my side. Okay, cool. Let's get over here. All right, let's see. Shoe Lady says, I've hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Shoe Lady. I appreciate you so much. Devin says, I really like the more rewards because of the 3 times points on categories, the Flagship card, and the Flagship because of two times on everything else that's not travel. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Very solid cards. I appreciate you guys letting me know what you think as well in regards to the cards. I know I ask. You know, of course, I try to be interactive. I try to ask questions here. Like I try to ask people to push the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, people don't. But that's okay. You know, I guess they can't find the thumbs up button. Some people can't find the button, and that's all right. Let's see. Tara, forgive me if I butchered your name. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know that you've been here before, so it's a pleasure to have you back in the building. Monica OTC Trucking says, I'm looking to get the secure card, but I'm scared to apply. I don't want to get denied. Monica, girl, you better apply for that card and stop tripping. You know what I mean? The whole failure thing, or not failure, but the whole denial thing, yeah, it sucks, but what are you going to do? Not apply? You definitely need to apply, because I know that, if you have your own trucking business, I know that you should be very interested in some of the loan opportunities that Navy Federal provides. So you definitely want to make sure you jump in there and apply. You won't regret it. All that's going to happen is two things. You're going to get approved, or you're not going to get approved. If you don't get approved, then you wait 6-8 months and then you try it again, and that's it. You're going to get approved eventually. It's not one of those things where you're going to just continue to be rejected, unless you had bankruptcy, or unless, you have some serious things going on with your credit report. But even if you do, it's only a matter of time. So, just be patient and keep pushing forward. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, Monica. K Diggs 2, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to see you again. As always, we got another channel member in the building. K Diggs 2 is a channel member. Once again, I will be doing a members only live stream right after this one. It's scheduled for 8:45. If you go to my channel, How to Build Credit TV, click on the community tab. If you are a channel member, you will see the link for that live stream, members only. Once again, it's supposed to be 8:45, but we'll see what time this one ends. K Diggs 2 says, how long should a person keep a secured card to build credit history? If the secured card has no annual fee, keep it as long as possible. If the secured card gets promoted from a secured card to an unsecured card, then keep it until you get promoted. I know that there are some horror stories out there. There are people out there that has had a secured card 15 months, 2 years. And I know that's tough. Trust me, that's a tough situation. But, especially if there's no annual fee, keep the card. If the annual fee is low, $40, keep the card. Especially if you're 2 years in, there's no reason to get rid of that card, especially if that card will be promoted. All right, let's see here. Darnell, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to have you back in the building, sir. Always a pleasure. New Founding Father says, my 6 month has passed. Should I get a credit limit increase? The apply for another card. If you're saying do you have a regular credit card, or is this a secured card? You could always try to get a credit limit increase. Or you could just apply for another card. Most of the times, my suggestion is always just apply for another card. When it comes to credit limit increases, sometimes it's okay to wait for it. But at the same time, don't expect to get a credit limit increase if we haven't been using the card a lot. So I don't know exactly what's been going on the 6 months, but depending on your situation, you may want to consider just applying for another card, to be honest. Devin says, my first 2 credit cards have a fixed APR, fixed standard APR. They're with Bank of America and Wells Fargo. Both were opened 14 years ago in 2006. Man, that's good stuff, Devin. 2006. Man, that's dope. G Dobbs, what's going on, G Dobbs? I appreciate you. G Dobbs is also a How to Build Credit TV channel member. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. She says, hello, gorgeous. Nice to see you again. Hope everyone's doing well in the chat. G Dobbs, it's a pleasure to have you in the building, and I'm doing extremely well. New Founding Father says, on 20,000 limit, how much limit increase should I ask Navy Federal? Okay. So you're saying you have 20,000 limit, 20,000 right now with that Flagship card. It could be a little tricky. Just to give you an example, my Flagship card had a $25,000 limit. And then I think I asked for a $35,000 increase, just because, of course, we've heard that people are out here with the $50,000 credit limit on the Flagship card. So the reason why I personally asked for so much was because I was like, I have a good relationship with Navy Federal. I've had, quite a bit of money come in and out of my Navy Federal account. In general, when I have a checking account, I never have my money just sit there. Checking or savings, let's say I have a checking and savings account with Navy Federal. My money never really sits in a savings account because it doesn't really do anything. I don't get, I'm not getting a good APR. I'm not getting, a substantial amount of money back for it to just be sitting in a savings account. You had $10,000 in a savings account and you're getting 0.35%. Like, that's lame. You're getting 1%. That's lame. Of course, you're getting safety and security, and I understand that. So in general, my money doesn't sit there. So I was like, well, I've had quite a bit of money come in and out of my Navy Federal account. I think the fact that I had as much money as I had go in and out of my account, in my mind, that justified me asking for another $35,000, which is kind of ridiculous when I say it out loud, but in my mind, it made sense. You know what I mean? And so they only approved me for another $3,000. It was like $3,100. So I went from $25,000 to $28,100. I didn't like it, but at the same time, you know, I wasn't denied, or I got an increase. So I was grateful after the fact. So I don't know. I mean, it could be a bit tricky because in reality, if your limit is $20,000 right now and you're asking for a credit limit increase, you know, of course, everybody has different experiences. You know, somebody will say, oh, I got an increase for 20 more G's. And, you know, and of course, somebody might say they didn't get an increase. So I don't know exactly. I think, you know, 5,000 is kind of safe. You know, I think 5,000 is a decent amount. And then, of course, it also has to do with the usage of the card, right? If your limit is $20,000 and you've never used more than 2,000 at any time, you know, hey, Navy Federal, I need another 5 G's. For what? You've never used more than $2,000 out of your 20,000 limit. Melanie, thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. As always, I love the consistent support. Man, you guys are just insanely awesome. Let's see here. Bubby, what's going on? I'm pretty sure you're probably not watching the stream by now, but I appreciate you stopping by and smashing that thumbs up, showing that love and support. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building. Smack 'em. Smack 'em. Smack 'em. All right, we'll go with Smack 'em. Says Platinum card, even after the 0% APR, it's still very low, only 5.99. If you get the lowest, that's good, and undervalue if you have or a spouse that have high credit debt. Very, very good. I like that. I like the fact that some conversations, or most conversations, I like the fact that people can have different perspective. Because for me, I'm like, the Platinum card, whatever, you know, but this is a very good and valid point that you have here. And I appreciate you taking the time to type that up. You're new to me because I know I haven't seen your name before. So I thank you for taking the time to comment. Be sure to smash the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. We have 127 people in the live stream, for which I'm grateful. Smash the thumbs up in this video. More importantly, if you have questions, ask in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I do videos on here talking about how to build your credit, everything you need to know about your credit score, credit cards, as well as how to make money. So be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Devin says, Dwayne, when you signed up for the more rewards, it was 30,000 points. Thank you. That's what I thought. And when you did the flagship, yo, I'm laughing because you're right on the money. Now that I'm reading it, and I think this is funny because you're telling me what my sign-up offer was when I applied for the cards, which of course I've made videos sharing with you guys. And I'm definitely not going to say my sign-up offer was this and it was something else. So I think I made the video sharing with you guys what the sign-up offer was, and then I definitely made the video showing you guys me redeeming my points. So yeah, man, that's funny. I appreciate you, Jordan23WW, coming with the facts. That boy went back in the archives to let me know what my sign-up offer was. Wow, that's cool. Let me get some of this water. All right. We got Madden Champ in the building. Says, I have the more rewards and cash rewards. Cool. I think they're good cards. Says, it's crazy how people with average credit gets 25,000 limit and people with excellent credit only get 10. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that's quite interesting about Navy Federal. Like, in general, you know, I mean, who needs a credit limit of $25,000? You know, most people don't. Most people don't manage their credit very well either. But it seems like sometimes Navy Federal is out here just giving away 25G credit limits, which is quite interesting. I mean, you know, clearly they're in the business of making money, right? I mean, most banks and credit card companies and whatever, that's the business in which they're in, right? They want to make money. But, you know, they can easily make money giving out credit cards with 10 Gs. I mean, most people don't have a credit card with a $10,000 limit. especially people that are irresponsible, they definitely don't have credit card limits of $10,000. So they could have easily just given, $10,000 limits or $12,000 limits. But no, they're Navy Federal. They're awesome. So they're giving more than that. Renee, what's going on? Another channel member here in the building says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, Renee. I appreciate you so much. We just got the channel members back to back to back. We got LT, another channel member in the building. It is a pleasure to have you here again. LT says, Sup Dwayne, my family and I do groceries, eat out, and gas often. So the More Rewards Amex works great for us. Once again, that's absolutely right. I mean, that's super, super convenient. And, with a situation like that, it baffles me that people don't jump on the credit card train. You know what I'm saying? Why would you not jump on the credit card train? I mean, you get 3% back, 3%, as opposed to what you get back when you use your debit card. In most cases, nothing, unless it's Discover does have a little debit card cashback deal. I think, of course, other places have it as well. But I mean, like 3%, that's huge. Thank you so much, LT, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate you. I saw you gave us $5 super chat. I really appreciate you, man. Let me jump back up here. Once again, if you guys have questions, now is a good time. We got another channel member. Maria E is in the building. It's a pleasure to see you. Maria E. Okay, says, hey, Dwayne. Hello, all. Smash, thumbs up. Cool. Appreciate you. It's a pleasure to have you in the building as usual. Sean says, hey, Dwayne, love your channel, and I have 2 credit cards. Awesome. Sean, thank you so much for taking the time to comment. It's a pleasure to have you in the house. Mikey T says, I missed this. Glad you're back. Mikey T, I appreciate you dropping the positivity in the live stream. I appreciate anybody that's watching the video right now, especially if you're watching but you smash the thumbs up. I really appreciate that support and love. And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be back, man. It's a pleasure to serve. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to serve. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I love about living in the States. I love the fact that there are just so many opportunities. There's so many ways to thrive in the States. You know what I mean? And I'm saying the States because, of course, I'm from Jamaica, and I've been to a couple of different countries. And when you're from another country, and when you visited other places, it really gives you perspective to how incredibly awesome we have it here. It gives you an understanding of why people are willing to risk their lives. It's kind of like, I remember, I think it was there were people coming up from, I don't remember what country. So in my head, I want to say Guatemala. But there were people that were coming up, traveling below Mexico. So below Mexico, you have Honduras, you have El Salvador, you have Guatemala, you have a bunch of other countries in Central America before you get to South America. But I think they were coming from Guatemala. I don't remember. So it was a country below Mexico. And these people were walking from their country and trying to walk through Mexico to get to the States, or even walk to get to Mexico. And so, it really reminds me of how fortunate I am to be able to be in the States. I had no control over what family I was born in and what opportunities were afforded to me as a child. But it put things into perspective. And for me to be here, to be able to be on this platform, to be on YouTube, to share my experiences with people about my credit journey, how to build your own credit, how to establish it, how to get certain credit cards. It's an absolute privilege to serve. It's incredible. Anyway, I was on a tangent. Mikey T, I appreciate you, man. Matthew Green says, I'm torn between the Flagship and the More Rewards. Personally, I prefer Visa cards, and my girlfriend and I shop at Costco a lot. Okay, I see. Honestly, you got to get both, man. You should just get both, because both cards are good to have in your arsenal. You just don't use the More Rewards at Costco, right? If they only accept Visa cards. I don't really know much. I feel like Costco accepts all cards. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm a Sam's Club type of guy. Nothing wrong with Costco, but Sam's Club was kind of first, and Costco's here are always insanely busy, like stupid busy. Like, I hate it busy, which is why I don't really fool with Costco. But Costco is good. Points Blank Travel says, hit the thumbs up, everybody, everyone. Dwayne just put out a wealth of knowledge on Navy Fed's cards. Oh, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Oh, Flay says, man, first of all, please forgive me for missing the fact that you were here before and made a comment. I wonder how I navigated around your name the first time. You know what I mean? But it's a pleasure to have you back in the building. I appreciate that a lot. Devin says, if you get any store card, you may rarely slowly pay it down and pay the interest because inactivity for most cards will start when the account is at 0. Very good point. Very good point. Ole Miss says, new. Enjoy the information. Thank you, Ole Miss. Thank you for taking the time to let me know that you're, watching and that you're taking the time to comment, which of course, most of the times I know people are new. So I appreciate you taking the time to let me know. Blue Waters, thank you so much for commenting. Blue Waters, it's a pleasure to have you. Says, good evening with blessings. Good evening with blessings to everybody. Hey, absolutely, everyone. Jordan 23W says, oh no, my limit went up 4,000. It was previously 17,300 and now it's 21. Yeah, dude, that would have been super impressive to go from 4,000 to 21,300. Okay, well, thanks for clearing that up because, clearly my understanding was on a whole nother level. Luis, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Says, yo, 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 smash the thumbs up. It's a pleasure to see you in the building, my brother. eWealth 360, thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you here. Says Amazon bestseller. Okay, I was looking at what your profile picture was. That's funny. Hey, Seuss, what's going on, my man? Says, right now the best card is a Freedom Flex. I don't deny that you absolutely, right now in this moment, that is the hottest card. Absolutely, I agree 1,000,000%. That card, so is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Great sign up offers going on right now with those two cards. Insane value with the Freedom Flex. Devin says, I've been well. I pre-ordered my 12 Pro Max and Apple Watch 6. A promotion Verizon had was buy an iPhone, get 100 off, and Apple Watch. Excited. I should be getting my phone. The launch date Friday. Yeah, funny story about the iPhone for me. So back when I got my iPhone in 2015, which was the iPhone 6S, which I have right now. I love this phone. This phone is this 6S right here. This 6S right here. This guy, we've been through a lot. Look at it. Look at this guy. We got some purple tape here because there's a hole. You guys can't see it. There's a hole right here. It's a pretty big size hole. But anyway, this phone is good. So when I got the iPhone in 2015, this was September 2015. For some reason, there were some delivery issues. And they said that they couldn't deliver it. And then I had to call UPS because I was freaking out. Like, where's my phone? I need it. I needed it. Because when I got this phone, I'm sure my iPhone 5, I think, had gotten stolen. So I bought a flip phone and I thugged it out. I thugged it out with a flip phone for months. Like I feel like a year. It was a long time with the flip phone. Because, of course, I went back to like texting where it was like predictive texting, or like you have to press the same letter 3 times to get to the letter C. It was trash, but I thugged it out. So anyway, when I got the phone, they said it was undeliverable, and I had to call UPS, and then I had to drive and meet the UPS driver, a decent distance away from where I was. This also happened again in 2018 with my iPhone XS Max. So fingers crossed. This 12 Pro Max on Friday, hopefully that's not my experience again. That would just suck. I don't know if it's just me and bad luck, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Chambe, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Chambe says, what's up, Big D? Credit fans and credit fans. Navy is the best. Agreed. We got Client Collins Tigers in the building. What's going on, Michael? It's a pleasure to have you in this live stream, man. Michael says, good to see you, D. Absolutely. Obliterating the like button here. Awesome. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the love. Matthew Green says, currently I have the cash rewards, 2,000, Go rewards, 5,400, Fingerhut credit, 3,250, and my Discover It was raised from 2,000 to 2,300. Also, Capital One Platinum at a whopping 300. Hey, man, that's okay. Matthew, that's cool. I appreciate you taking the time to share your credit mix or your credit cards right now. That's cool, man. I mean, you're definitely on your way. You'll certainly be able to be in a position in the future to get whatever you want as far as credit cards are concerned. Michael says, I obliterated the like button. Can you recommend a cell phone repair company? Man, I'm the wrong person to talk about cell phones, bro. Because I had to repair my screen on the 10S, and then it got some water damage, and so I ruined it. And of course, anyway, so I'm in a pickle. That's why I have my 6S right now. That's interesting though. You're talking about cell phone repair service. Because most people just, buy new phones. We upgrade, right? That's what we do out here. So no, I don't have any recommendations, man. I'm sorry. Points Blank Travel says, I appreciate the love and support, Dwayne. Much respect, brother. Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure to serve you, man. Always. I appreciate having another YouTuber, another grinder, another hustler in the building. I definitely understand your plight, and as much as we make it look easy out here in regards to YouTube, it's not necessarily easy, but I guess it's all about perspective. You know what I mean? YouTube has certainly been a blessing in my life, and I know that as a result of that, as a result of having the platform and being on here, that I have affected people in a positive way. Hopefully, I've affected people only in a positive way, but I guess that's perspective as well. Mrs. Holmes, thank you so much for stopping by. Says, I put 1,000 up for the secure Navy. I gotten 2 billing statements, but only had account 39 days, and I have $1,000 pledge. What do you think my limit will be raised to for the card and when? Mrs. Holmes, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for taking the time to comment and ask that question. For me, it was 6 months before I was promoted to an unsecured card. So I feel like Navy Federal starts to review. Don't have me lie. I was going to say 6 months, but don't have me lie just because I don't know. So I'm going to go back to the site and see if I can pull it up here and read it with you on the screen. So I'm going to click on card details here on the website. Let me share my screen with you guys here. Then I'm going to scroll down. It talks about program description. It says how it works here. It says after 3 months, you could be eligible for an upgrade if you qualify. We'll provide an additional you with additional credit, allowing. So after 3 months, you can get a credit limit increase, and then at 6 months, we'll review your account monthly to see if you're eligible to have your hold removed and be upgraded to a cash rewards unsecured card. So they kind of spell it out for you on the website, which is interesting. I don't know that I paid attention when I got started. I don't know if they spelled it out for me like that, but it's there for you. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much it. In the 6th month, they kind of start to really review your account to see if they can promote you to the unsecured card. So there is no definite answer as to when it's going to happen. And then there's certainly no definite answer as to how much your credit limit will be raised. For me, I was extra. I had a $5,000 deposit, totally overkill. Once again, I was extra. And when my card was promoted, they did not raise my credit limit. As a matter of fact, right now, my credit limit is still $5,000 on that card. So the card was promoted to the cash rewards card. I'm trying to pull up my Navy Federal account. It was promoted to the cash rewards card. And like I said, I did not get a credit limit increase, but that's because my credit limit was already $5,000. And that's not very uncommon. I'm just double checking right now because I'm a nerd and I want to make sure. And I'm pretty sure, yep, I'm right, $5,000. So mine did not increase, but it's not uncommon, for you to go from like 1,000 to 4,000. So we'll just see. The best advice is to use the mess out of that card. If you have the ability to use the card, pay it off, use it, pay it off. You might be able to use more than $1,000 in a month because you're using it and paying it off and using it and paying it off. And so all the transaction for that month might be over $1,000. That would be a good practice to employ here, because that way they can justify giving you a credit limit because, of course, you have used over $1,000 in 1 month because you're using the card and paying it off. Let's say you pay your cell phone bill. It's $300 cell phone bill because you got everybody and their mom on your plan, and then you pay that off, and then you pay your car note, not your car note, your car insurance, and that was $150. So right there, that's $450, and you just keep using the card, as the month goes on. And if you're in a position where you can use over $1,000, sweet. Christmas is coming. You might be buying some Christmas stuff. You might buy somebody a laptop. Well, you can't buy a laptop, but let's say you buy a TV that's like $600, $600, you pay that off, right? So your transactions will be more than $1,000, and that will make it a little easier for them to give you more credit. Thanks, Devin. I definitely was doing a research about Ulysses. Every time I see his name, I'm always like, is Ulysses a channel member? So yeah, I appreciate you, man. Sergio, what's going on? Says trifecta, more rewards, flagship, and platinum. Covered daily spend, points, travel points, and low APR 0% offer to leverage credit. Remember, you can product change the easy cards into flagship. You know what's funny? First of all, great points, Sergio. I appreciate you dropping that knowledge here. I never think to product change for whatever reason, especially with the Navy Federal cards. I think the only thing that I would ever do with my Navy Federal cards would be to transfer the credit limit to another card and then maybe reapply, right? So like, let's say I got rid of my more rewards card. Like I tried to transfer my $25,000 credit limit from the more rewards to the flagship card, and then maybe reapply for that card. Now, I'm pretty sure I can't reapply and get the sign-up bonus again. That would be sweet, and I don't know if anybody's ever done that. I guess I could close the cash rewards because it has a 5,000 limit, so I could just push the $5,000 over. But the cash rewards is not, that card's all right. It's nothing special. It's almost like I don't really need that card because I have the flagship, which gives me 2% on all my purchases. So from that perspective, if I have a 2% card over here on everything, then I have a 1.5%, kind of what is the purpose of that? So I see what you're saying, Sergio, especially in regards to that platinum card, because at least, that card kind of has its little niche. Shabria says, Shabria is a channel member. I appreciate you, Shabria. She says, I'm back again. Hey, Dwayne. I missed the last live stream. I'm a big fan of the more rewards. I don't have the flagship, but I'm very happy with the more rewards. Yes, and I agree. The more rewards is a very solid card. I think eventually you'll get the flagship, though, just because it's a very good card and it gives you the 2% on every single purchase that the flagship does not. You know what I mean? So it kind of covers your basis, over there. So like when let's say you have the flagship card and, you're about to make purchases at Best Buy and Target, you're going to get 1 times point with your more rewards. But with the flagship, you'll get 2%. And then if you're traveling and you do the TSA pre-check or global entry, you'll get reimbursed, up to $100 back for that. And then if you sign up for Amazon Prime, you'll get reimbursed for that. So the $49 annual fee shouldn't be something that's scary to people, especially since with those two things, you're getting the, your $49 annual fee reimbursed for the first 4 years, basically, if you can look at it that way and justify it that way. Luis says, I have the Navy Federal Cash Rewards card, currently heading towards that sign-up bonus of $150 with a 2K spend in the first 90 days. All right, cool, man. Blue Water says, I am new here and I had pushed the thumbs coming in. Blessings. All right, I appreciate you so much, Blue Waters. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Michael says, to get to the thumbs up, X out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, then go back to the chat. All right, cool. Mr. Mentor, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, my man. Francisco, what's going on? Francisco says, hey, Dwayne, I was debating on the City Double Cash and the flagship, but glad I went with the flagship. Yeah, I think the flagship is a way more solid card. Certainly, it's a better bank. Citibank is a trip these days, to be honest with you. Don't want to butcher your name. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It's a pleasure. It's so funny. I really want to say people's name correct, so I'd rather just like not say people's name when I'm about to butcher it. It says, when applying for a secured, what the best amount to start with, or to start off with? 1,000? No, not necessarily. Especially, I would say there's no need to do more than $500 for a secured card. The only reason anybody should do over $500 is if they know that they're going to be spending on the card a lot, and they also know that they're going to make purchases over $500. Like me, when I got started with the Discover It Secured card, I had other credit cards. And I didn't need the secured card. I didn't need it. But I wanted to get it because that was my foot in the door with Discover. I did not want to be denied. I had a Discover card back in the day, ruined that relationship. So that was my foot in the door. So that's why I got a secured card. So when I got my secured card with Discover card, I knew that I was going to be going super hard on the cash back earned in my first year because they're going to match all my cash back. So initially, I opened the account with either $1,200 or $1,300. I don't remember. I always say this when I talk about it. And then eventually I went ahead and maxed out the limit, which was the max limit for the secured card with Discover is $2,500. So I did that because I knew I was going to be spending a lot of money. I knew that $1,200, I knew that there was going to be a possibility that I was going to spend more than $1,200 on the card. And I didn't want my credit limit to limit how much money I could spend, because that's going to limit how much cash back that I can get. But for the average person, $500, anywhere between $200 to $500, unless the secured card starts with $300 for that particular bank, then I would say $300 to $500 is where most people should be. Crypto Mojo, what's going on, man? It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Says, love your content, my friend. It is a pleasure to have you back again, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and comment. It's a pleasure. Timothy, what's going on, man? Timothy says, how much does it cost to be a member, and how will the membership benefit me? Thanks. Timothy, the membership is really just another way for people to show extra love and support to me, to the channel. They value the content and they just want to support. In addition to that, the membership is going to be different. I do live streams that are members only, and I haven't done a lot of it yet, but I plan on doing videos that are, once again, only visible to the members. So the membership is $4.99 or $9.99, the different levels. And of course, there will be a members only live stream directly after this one. I try to give content there that is different, not different like it's a totally different thing I'm talking about, but more personal, maybe more private. And just different, so that's kind of what the membership is all about. Speaking of membership, we got another channel member in the building. Tim Smith says, hello, credit fam, checking in from a Delta flight headed back home to the East Coast. Man, it's a pleasure to have you in the building, Tim. Like I said, I will be doing a members only live stream right after this one. If you are a member, be sure to go to my channel, click on the community tab, and then you will see the link that only members will see underneath the community tab. So be sure to check out that live stream. I have it scheduled for 8:45, which basically whatever time we get done here. Hyro, what's going on, my man? Hyro says, what's up, Dwayne? I keep getting blessed. I got approved for the Navy Fed Amex $15,000. Hyro, congratulations. I got that horn for you, my brother. Yeah, congratulations, bro. That's freaking awesome, man. And thanks for taking the time to share it here in the community. Marie says, when your secured card graduate, are you able to obtain the welcome bonus for the cash rewards card? No, you are not. Anytime you do a product change, or in this case, the secured card graduates to the cash rewards, no, you're not eligible. If you did a product change from the secured card to the more rewards, you're not eligible for the sign-up offer on the more rewards. You're only eligible for sign-up offers when you apply for the credit card, and not when you product change, or not when you upgrade, but when you apply for that particular credit card. Yoshi STX, what's going on, my brother? Says, okay, Dwayne, back again. I guess I'm late to the show. Nah, man, you're not late. You're right on time, man. You're right on time. Lamont, what's going on, sir? Lamont says he's back again. Welcome back. We missed your videos. Lamont, thank you so much for dropping that positivity in the community and in the live stream. I really appreciate that. It definitely was weird to not do any YouTube content for 2 weeks. In general, when I do videos on YouTube, to do no video for a week is like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not plugged in, I'm not uploading any content. So it was kind of weird to be gone for 2 weeks, but you know, it was cool. I appreciate the kind words. K Doug, what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping by another stream. It is a pleasure to have you in the building again. K Doug says, hey Dwayne, I'm still thinking about the Chase Freedom Flex. I was wondering, what do you think is the best way to apply, in person, calling, or online? Good question. It's so funny. I don't think it really matters. Convenience is online, right? But you're welcome to do either one of those. Calling is kind of weird to me personally, but you know, I guess people apply that way. Of course, the way I apply for credit cards is different than everybody else because, you know, I apply and I make a video because it's, you know, another opportunity to kind of share some content with you guys. So I would say online is the most convenient. You know, let me know, and don't be afraid, man. You know, pull the trigger on that thing. Chris says, will you go for a new card or a line of credit in your first 2 cards before going to the flagship? I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Will you go for a new card or a line increase if your first 2 cards before the flagship? Okay. If you request getting a credit limit increase through the app, supposedly there's no hard inquiry to do that. So that would be the way that I would suggest. I think the timing part of this is kind of interesting, right? If you do a credit limit increase and then, like, you know, 2 days later you turn around and apply for a card, I don't really know about that. I don't know that that's the best. For me, I think it's always better to just apply for a new card, to be honest, because the credit limit increase, to some extent, I feel like it's almost always going to be lower than you getting a brand new card. I feel like it's very likely that you might get a higher limit on a brand new card than you will get the same equivalent on a credit limit increase. Sergio says Navy Fed is awesome for increases 10% to 25% per request, 4 times a year, every 91.3. Consistent requests will have the limit growing quickly. Get 3 cards first, then work on raising limits. Interesting. Sergio, once again, appreciate you dropping that knowledge, man, sharing that information. That's what it's all about. Guys, please be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video if you have not already done so. If you have questions, once again, please ask. I'd love the opportunity to answer your questions. I see that I'm finally making my way through the comments here. So once again, if you have questions, please ask. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. World Traveler says, got approved for the cash rewards. When would be a good time to product change to flagship if possible? I would say 4 months or after is a decent time. I would say don't do a product change also because you're going to miss that sign up offer on the flagship card. If you're patient, wait to see a sign up offer on the flagship card of no less than 35,000 points. No less than 35,000 points, which is equivalent to $350. Okay, that's what I would do. I would not product change because you're going to miss the sign up offer. When I say miss, you're not going to have the ability to get the sign up offer if you product change. Devin says Discover has an online savings account and it says the interest rate is 5 times the national average. Yeah, there's a lot of things that, I mean, yeah, but being 5 times the national average is easy if the national average is 0.025. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so yeah, that's something else. World Traveler says, thank you for your videos, helped me a lot. World Traveler, thank you for thanking me. Thank you for taking the time to write that in the comment. It means a lot to me, and it's my pleasure. It's my privilege. It's a privilege to be here, to be able to help and serve you guys. Lamont says, we pay attention to everything you post. Okay. A ton of information. I appreciate that, Lamont. I appreciate that, bro. LT says, thinking of product changing in rewards when it matures later this month to maybe flagship. Already have the more rewards. What do you think? Once again, I think it's always good not to product change if you're going to be missing a sign-up offer. And if you product change, you will miss the sign-up offer for the flagship card. I would just apply for it. That's what I would do. Chambe says, I have 2 Navy Federal cards. I'm waiting until the end of the year to apply for the flagship card. Hope I get the 50,000 points sign up just like you did for the flagship. Hey man, I hope so too. That was a beautiful sign up offer. I absolutely loved getting easy money. Ramon, what's going on? Says, hello, new here, love the content. Any strategies for when to go on a credit spree? If so, do you pursue credit cards and line of credits from multiple institutions at the same time? First of all, thank you for taking the time to comment and letting me know that you're new. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much. In regards to credit sprees, I think the best time to kind of do that and get the best result is if you had no inquiries. If you waited and all the inquiries fell off of your credit report, your credit score is 700 plus, 720 plus, 750 plus, that would be the best time to kind of do that. I personally don't have a lot of experience with line of credit. I just don't deal with it. I don't even know how to access that stuff, to be honest. I don't even know how it works. I just deal with credit cards, so that's kind of my lane. Not that anything's wrong with line of credit. I'm just saying I don't really know anything about that. So just to give you an example, back in 2018, I'm pretty sure my inquiries were probably like 1 or 2, maybe just 1. I don't know. But back in 2018, I went on a rampage in regards to credit cards. So back in 2018 August, I applied for the Discover It. I applied for the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. That was in August, the end of August. I also got the Bank of America Cash Rewards. I got the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature card. I got the City Double Cash card. And then in October, I got some of that was end of August into September. And then in October, I got the American Express Gold card. And then I think I chilled a couple of months to like February and then got some more American Express cards. But I got like 5 cards over like a month and a half. Once again, Discover It, American Express Blue Cash Every Day, US Bank Visa, whatever, Visa Signature card, Bank of America Cash Rewards, Citibank, and then I got in October the American Express. Now, the 2 American Express cards don't really count because American Express does not do another hard inquiry after your first approval, okay? And it's easy to get American Express cards. Certainly, you can get several American Express, maybe 2 within 3 months, okay? So I got 6 cards, and I did it at that time because like Christmas was coming up, and I was able to meet all the sign-up offers. So it just kind of depends. But that's my experience. And everyone's experience is kind of different. So it's kind of hard to use that as a gauge. I would not personally. But if you're going to be getting multiple cards, just make sure you can meet the sign-up offers. Because it's kind of pointless to get 3 cards. Like if you get like a Discover card and Discover matches your cash back for the first year, but during the first year you're juggling 5 cards. You're not going to really max out that cash back. So it just really kind of depends. But that's a great question. Jared, thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate you, sir. Jared says, is it better for me to build credit starting from 0 by being an authorized user on my dad, good credit card, or secured card? Jared, great question. Thanks again for the super chat. Definitely do both. Become an authorized user on his card, especially if your dad is someone that has low utilization on that particular card. That would be the card you want to become an authorized user on. That only helps you. The authorized user will hurt you if your dad uses the card and he uses like 50% of the card or more all the time. I say it hurts you, but it's not going to be as beneficial to you to be on his card if his utilization is like 80%. If he has a $1,000 limit and he's $800 is his balance for like all the time, that's not going to be insanely beneficial to you. All right. Darnell says, I got the N rewards 2 months ago. I have almost 700 points. If you graduate, do the points follow? I would say yes. That's a good question, though. You got me on that one, man. I would say yes. I didn't have the end rewards, right? I just had the secured, but I would say yes, because that would be kind of jacked up. Lamont says, "What's up, Dwayne from woohoo from whoop whoop St. Louis? Your $5,000 blue card holder, brother. That's funny. Man, it's a pleasure to have you in the building, man." Giggles, what's going on? Says blessings and prosperity, family. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again, as usual. Devin says no. Costco only accepts Visa in-store and Visa MasterCard Discover Online. Okay, I did not know that. They used to accept American Express and got the Costco Everywhere Visa, which is a good card, which was the True Earning Amex card. An account open in September 09. Sweet. I appreciate you answering or clearing that up, because like I said, I really don't know a whole lot about Costco as far as what they accept. Pop Smokey says, finally get to catch you live. Much love from North Carolina. I appreciate you so much. How long does Navy Federal take to accept you as a member? It's a pretty simple process. I mean, I feel like, at most 48 hours at most. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop that positivity. Shoe Lady 64 says, Dwayne, it's time to let the iPhone 6s go. You know what, Shoe Lady 64, I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been screwed. Okay, so you guys, I'm telling you, my screen is like totally jacked up. Let me see if I can show you guys. Look at this. I'm advertising somebody else's YouTube channel right now, but look at the screen. Look at all this. Look at all this crackness over here, and then I got this big hole that you guys can't see. Literally, there's a big hole like right here. You guys can't see it, but that's why I got the blue duct tape. And the duct tape has been on here since I don't know, 2018, 2017 maybe. I don't know, but if I didn't have that phone, I would have been screwed. You know what I mean? Because I don't have another phone, because my iPhone 10 has drowned. It's out of there. It's just a paperweight right now. You know what I mean? Like it's just. And then I replaced the phone screen like literally maybe 2 months ago. Anyway, it's tragic. It's tragic. Lamont says, I was first denied unsecured card, so I got the secured for 5,000 extra. For 5,000 extra here to Dwayne. That's funny. Applied again and got the green for 2,700. Awesome. Okay, good point. Very good. Lamont says, use the snot out of the card, but only use what you can pay off in 30 days. Yeah, I mean, and that's why I tell people, honestly, I pay mine off once a week. But I think it's good. And I think paying it off every once a week is good, because you're getting the money out of your account, because life happens. Something can happen that's more important than you paying your credit card bill. So you pay a portion of your credit card bill, and that's kind of how we get in trouble, right? That's how it starts. So very good point. Jordan 23WW says, Dwayne, FYI, you can get the Navy Federal Flagship sign-up bonuses over and over again. I've spoken with people who've gotten the same card and the same sign-up bonus more than once. That is very good to know. Thank you so much for that. That's very, very good to know. Wow. Angel, what's going on? Says, newbie here, just saying hi from Puerto Rico. What's going on, my man? Following the channel for a few weeks now. Awesome work. Keep them videos coming. Thank you. Angel, thank you. Man, that's why I love this community. I love this platform. It's incredible, right? I'm in Houston doing my thing. We have Angel all the way in Puerto Rico watching. Man, I really appreciate you, my brother. Of course, a lot of people, I'm laughing because a lot of people don't know. It's like stupid. They don't know that, Puerto Rico is U.S., right? They're like, oh, you guys are totally different, entities. It is different culturally, right, to some extent, but you guys are very much U.S. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and commenting. I appreciate that. Devin says, for the holidays, if you apply for the store card that has a credit card and store card and only store and store only, try to get the major card, because interest could be a big difference. Yeah, no, for sure. It makes sense to, if you get a Target card, to get the Target card that has the Visa logo, which means you can use it anywhere. But then again, I think what most stores do is they say that they will give you the card that you're approved for. And so if you're not approved for like the regular credit card, even though it's a like the Old Navy store card, Old Navy has a store card that you can only use in Old Navy, and Old Navy has a card that is a Visa card that you can use anywhere and in Old Navy. So of course it's to your benefit to, if you can get the credit card where you can use anywhere. If you can choose, if they let you choose, well, which one do you want? You know what I mean? If they let you choose, always choose the one that has the name of that store and one of the major credit card logos. So that's a good point, Devin. Jared says, is it better to build credit starting from scratch? Okay, yeah, answered that one. Christopher, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to see you in the building. Your advice works, Dwayne. Christopher, you works, my brother. I appreciate you showing up and being consistent with the support and kind words. Harry says, hey, bro, have you ever went to timeshare before? No, I have not. IHG called me and they lied to me. I still have their card, but never again will I stay with them again. Interesting. No, back when I was younger, 20-something, I'm pretty sure I went to one of those meetings about timeshare. So, yikes. Timeshares are interesting. I mean, I don't see the value in it now, but they almost had me back in the day. Pop Smoke! Smokey, appreciate you joining. Pop Smokey is now a new channel member. I appreciate that, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much. Once again, there is a members only live stream after this. You can find the link to the live stream by going to my channel. So you would go to How to Build Credit TV, click on my, go to the channel, the actual channel. And then once you're there at the channel, you can click on, there are different tabs. There's the home tab. There is the videos tab. I'll show you guys my screen real quickly. So once you get to my channel, it'll look like this. And then you see home, videos, playlists, community, membership, channels, about. Anyway, you just click on the community tab. And as a channel member, you will see the link to the live stream, and only channel members will see that link. So once again, there's a live stream directly after this one, which I have it scheduled for 8:45. Clearly, it's going to be when it's going to be. It will be directly after this one. And literally, once I end this stream, I'm going to be starting that live stream very soon. So don't worry. If it's past 8:45, just know as soon as I hit end on this one, I'm going to hit start on the other one. Okay, so you'll be good to go. Matthew says, my understanding is 3 is the max number of personal cards Navy Federal allow. Yes, that's my understanding as well, Matthew. KDiggs2 says, have you tried services like Plastic? It also allows you to pay everything with your credit card. You can pay off your car note, rent, mortgage, utility bills, and etc. This helps meet the minimum spend for new card promotions. I haven't tried this service just because because there's a fee, right? There's a fee. And most of the time the fee is like 2%, 2 or 3%, right? Not necessarily with Plastic, but most of the time I feel like the fee is anywhere between 1 to 3%. For me, that's not a problem because, like, if I'm going to meet a sign-up offer, then I understand in my head if the sign-up offer is going to be $300, then I'll say, all right, if I have to pay 3%, for this $1,000 purchase, that's $30. So I'll just subtract the $30 from my $300. So, I'm going to get $270. So anyway, but that's a good point. I really appreciate you dropping that into the stream. Kenneth, what's going on? Says, thank you for always giving us great advice. If credit cards was a basketball, you'd be the next Michael Jordan. Hey, don't tell me that. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. You know what I mean? Because I'm of that generation. I appreciate the kind words, Kenneth. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and dropping that positivity. Harry, this is live, my brother. This is live. This is a live stream. People that are going to be watching back, watching the replay, it's not live for them, but it's live for you. Los Live Life says, which secured card do you like? I do like Navy Federal. I like Discover It. I also like the Bank of America Cash Rewards secured card. I like any secured card that allows you to be promoted to an unsecured card. I like US Bank secured card. I like TD Bank secured card. But once again, any secured card that allows you to be promoted to an unsecured is a solid secured card. All the other cards that don't allow you to graduate, not so solid. But some people don't have an option. Some people have to start there. But, you know, if you guys are here and you guys are watching, clearly, you know, you're smarter than the average bear. You're trying to be informed, you know, by choosing to get on YouTube and learn stuff. So that is really cool. World Traveler, thank you. I appreciate you. Money Mel Jr. says, I'd say wait until your credit score is 750, then apply for new credit. That's always good advice. That's good advice. That's solid conservative advice. I agree. These lives are great for people to hear things live in live time. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you. Money Mel Jr. says, facts. I love that. I love saying that. I appreciate you. Matthew Green says, my goal is to garden for a couple of years. Hopefully I'll be able to spree in time for my 40th birthday. Awesome. That's a solid plan. And I think people don't understand the value of being able to apply for credit cards with no inquiries. You know, you have no inquiries. Of course, you have no derogatory marks, all the typical stuff. But when you have no inquiries, you give yourself a great opportunity to get high credit card limits and clearly get approved as well. So yeah, that's a solid plan, man. Money Mel Jr. says, line of credit is good. Just make sure it's revolving. Miss Parham, what's going on? It's a pleasure to see you back again. Says Dwayne's back again. Question, my friend, has no credit, so which direction should she go first? A credit card, become an authorized user, or go a loan first? If she's in a position to get a secured card, that's a decent place to start. I would say Discover It's a good secured card to start with. And basically she just really needs to start with a secured card. She can start with the Bank of America Cash Rewards secured card as well. That's a good one to have. The authorized user thing is always good, but she needs to do that and a secured card, you know? So that would be my advice. A loan, not so much. Secured cards are good. She could do like a credit builder loan. Like she could do Kickoff if Kickoff is available. Kickoff.com. If that's available in her state, she could do that as well as the authorized user, as well as a secured card. Chris says, Dwayne, my wife have a 13 years old Bank of America credit card, low utilization, one late payment 4 years ago. Will be good to be added as an authorized user on the late payment will be a negative. That's a very, very good question. The late payment, and since it's 4 years ago, I'm sure it's still on her credit report. So you may very well adopt that on your credit report because Bank of America probably does backdate. So yes, it's possible for that to affect you negatively. I can't imagine that it would affect you a lot. I just can't. And the utilization is low. The thing is, you could always be added. And if for some reason it, you know, screwed your credit up, which I don't think is going to happen, you can be removed. So there's that option. Blue Water says Costco accepts almost all cards because I use few different cards with the store. All right, Blue Waters. Matthew says, I do wish that you would transfer points from one Navy card to another. Sadly, you cannot. I called. That would be cool. You're absolutely right. That would be very cool if that were the case. I guess because everybody's not going to use their points just for cash back. Maurice says, "What? Oh, okay, talking to Rod." Devin says, I used to go to Costco almost weekly for a few years, so I wanted to open a Costco credit card because I was tired of taking out membership and debit cards when I could have two in one. Absolutely. Rampage Music, I appreciate you. Says, man, we appreciate all the info, bro. I appreciate you, Rampage Music. Thanks for taking the time to comment and drop the positivity in the chat. James Franco says, I have the 5,000 green cash rewards. Do you think it's more valuable to have a flagship? I'm considering product change. James, don't product change. Just apply for the flagship because you want to get the sign-up bonus on the flagship. And don't apply for the flagship without that sign-up bonus. The sign-up bonus needs to be at least 35,000 points. So just make sure you're watching Navy Federal. Make sure you see the sign-up bonus before you sign up for the flagship card. Don't product change. At least I wouldn't. Devin says, that's how I started my relationship back in 2009. Okay, with the Costco, or with the card you were talking about earlier. The card that is discontinued. Luis says, is U.S. Bank Secure Card pretty easy to get? Do they cash back on the card? I don't think they do any cash back. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at that one in a while. As far as easy to get, I don't know. U.S. Bank is kind of tricky. I feel like they could be inquiry sensitive even for that secured card. Ricky G, what's going on, my brother? It's a pleasure to see you in the building again, my man. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Matthew says, I wish TD Bank was more widely available outside the East Coast. You and me both. You and me both. Oscar, what's going on, my man? Oscar says, what'd you say about the people scamming Navy Federal? Like people joining their family members and other people and taking the credit limit and not paying it back. No, I don't know that I said anything about people scamming. But okay. K Doug says, oh my God, Dwayne, I just got approved for the Freedom Flex with a credit limit of 700. First of all, let's just be grateful you got approved. You know what I mean? So let me hit the horn for that. Yeah, I mean, first of all, the credit approval stuff, the credit limit stuff can be tricky, right? I'm sure you wanted more than $700, but your foot's in the door. You can use that, pay it off, use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. So you can max out, any kind of cash back that you can earn on that card or points that you can earn on the card. Of course, you can use the points towards travel once you get another Chase card, but your foot's in the door, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Maria E says, Dwayne, you are awesome. Thank you, Maria E. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Nick Carter says, I have a collections on my credit report, 694, and was denied Amex Gold. I paid it off. Score went up to 630. Should I apply again or wait? I would wait. If I were you, I would consider becoming an authorized user on somebody's American Express card. I would wait maybe 6 months. I would also see if you're pre-qualified at the American Express website before applying. That's what I would do if I were you. And great question. Thank you so much for asking. Marie says, I'm definitely going to check y'all out tomorrow. You definitely been putting in work, bruh. Absolutely. Okay, sweet. Money Mel Jr. says, your knowledge with cards is amazing. Thank you, Money Mel Jr. It wasn't always so. It's just because I've had the ability to be on here and be on YouTube, be on this platform and share my experiences, and in sharing and watching people as well, I learned. So it hasn't always been this way. Driven Fortitude, love the channel name, says, hey, new member, repairing credit due to Dom Violence, my Navy. First of all, thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. My Navy secured card up for the first 6 month review, December. Is there a minimum score Navy Fed is looking for to graduate? Also, do I touch rewards or do I let them grow? Great question. So the thing about the secured card is they start to review your account after 6 months, right? So that doesn't mean you're going to get promoted to the unsecured card. So just be patient. I mean, you're in a very, very good position. Just chill, just wait until you're promoted to the next card, which is the cash rewards. And then as far as the rewards, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with them. More than likely, if you're promoted or if you apply for your second card with Navy Federal, let's say you apply for the More Rewards card. Right now, the sign-up offer is $25,000, or it was on my screen. Not necessarily a great sign-up offer, but it's okay. If you apply for that card, your rewards are going to stay over here. Whether your card gets promoted from the secure to the cash rewards or not, you're going to have that over there, and then you're going to have your More Rewards account, and you can't mix and match. The thing about Navy Federal is you have to have a certain amount of points. Certain amount of points to redeem the cash back. I think it's like $50. So $50 is probably 500 points. Is that right? Probably something like that. So yeah, I like to let my points or cash back grow just because I'm a nerd. I like to let it accumulate, and then at the end of the year or way later on, I could say, man, look at all this cash back I got. I'm gonna, blow this money on whatever I want, something I want, right? Let's go have a fancy dinner or whatever, that type of thing. So yeah, absolutely. Oscar says, how often should you apply for credit limit increase so it be healthy? Oscar, that's a great question. I would say if you were trying to apply for credit limit increases consistently, 6 months is a decent time. But at the same time, people have so many different experiences. Some people say, with American Express, I apply for a credit limit increase every 3 months. Please. That's not going to be everyone's experience. So 6 months is a safe time period. And in those 6 months, though, be sure to be using that card a lot, because it's like, they need to see a lot of activity on that card. They don't want, you can't use the card in 6 months 6 times and then expect to get a credit limit increase. So I would say about 6 months to a year. And then one of the things that's really important is do not ever get a credit limit increase without knowing if it's going to be a hard inquiry. So you want to call them and ask, is this going to be a hard inquiry to request a credit limit increase? Okay. And if they say yes, then apply for another card. I think it's better to apply for another card than to get a hard inquiry from asking for a credit limit increase. All right. That's just my 2 cents though. Let's see here. Devin says, I believe the only secured card U.S. Bank has with rewards is the Harley Davidson. Okay, good. Hey, Devin, I appreciate you, man. I forget about that card too. Cool. I appreciate that, Devin. Mr. J.P. Pisa says, Dwayne, any idea why phone carrier inquiry on my credit report history? I don't have any cards in 2019. I don't know. That's a good question. And maybe, did you just get a new phone? I don't know. I don't even know why they even bother doing all that. Matthew says, U.S. Bank also offers a Korea Air secured card. Did not know that. It earned 1 miles per dollar spent on all purchases. Did not know that. Matthew Green, thank you so much for dropping that knowledge, man. That's why this community is so important, right? We just have a bunch of people with knowledge and information and experiences that we get to share here with each other for the benefit of the community. So that's awesome, Matthew. Thank you so much, man. Driven 42 says, understood. I have like 3,500 points, so I will leave them there. Thank you. Absolutely. And thank you for asking that question. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I know you're new to me, so I appreciate you stopping by the stream. JB, what's up, my man? JB, I appreciate you, man. JB says, got the hands up. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again, my brother. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. All right, let's see here. Money Mel says $50 is 500 points. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I like that. $50 equals 500 points equals 100% correct. Thanks, man. Thanks for verifying. Life with Monique, it's a pleasure to see you. Says, hey, Star, you're going to live long. Yo, that's funny. Yo, Life with Monique, did you say it the way Jamaicans would say it? Like, that's the way I'm reading Star in my head. Anyway, it says, I went and made roti and you still here. Yes, what I miss is in my Trini voice. Okay, that's so funny. It's a pleasure. You made roti. Yo, don't tell me that, because I love roti. You know what I mean? It's so good. So good. That is so cool. Seems like a lot of work though. Oscar says, thanks so much. I didn't know the thing of the hard inquiry before this moment. Oh man, Oscar, my pleasure, man, my pleasure. And I'm glad I said it because sometimes maybe I wouldn't say it, but that's one of the things that I've learned. I've learned that, because like that sucks. You get a credit limit increase and you get a hard inquiry. Like, that's lame. Instead of getting the hard inquiry, I would just get the hard inquiry for a brand new credit application, a credit card application, possibly with the same bank or someone else, because that's probably going to be a higher limit anyway. Yoshi, okay, I see you, bro. You mute some people. On my side, I can't see who's muted anyway because I'm using this software. So no worries, man. Be safe driving though. Be safe driving, my brother. Money Mel Jr. says, bruh, you spitting mad facts. I appreciate you, Money Mel. I appreciate you. Devin says, another bank you haven't mentioned with a secured card is with rewards is SunTrust Secured. Once again, the benefit of having a community and having this platform. Thanks, Devin. You're absolutely right. And SunTrust is actually a decent bank. Some of their reward cards or credit cards, not so much. They're not insanely great, but they do have some kind of rewards. So I really appreciate you taking the time to share that here in the stream, man. I appreciate that. Life with Monique says, blow the horn for the haters to like the video. I'm joking. Like this. Live up. All right, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna put too much stock into that. Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up because I am coming up on 2 hours here. Please, 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 if you have questions, this is a time, this is a place, this is a community, this is the platform, this is the moment. If you have questions, please ask. If you haven't smashed a thumbs up, please smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the community, to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you feel like saying hello, say hello in the comment section so that I could see your name. I would really like to know. Be sure to smash the thumbs up. Once again, if you have questions, please ask. Matthew Green says, I wish American Express and Chase offered secure cards. Sadly, they do not. Trust me, that is exactly how I felt, especially with Chase back in the day, because I was just trying to get that toe in the door. But you're right. But, you know, they're big boys. They don't need to, right? I guess. India Lindsay says, what do you think about Chime secured credit card? India Lindsay, I think it doesn't matter who the bank is. Secured cards or credit cards in general are, you know, just a tool that you can use to get a better credit score. And if it's a secure card, you use it as a tool to get a relationship. So I think it's solid. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's just another opportunity. The only thing about Chime, I don't know about Chime secure card, but if they don't promote you to an unsecured card, it's kind of counterproductive. When you get a secure card that does not promote to an unsecured, doesn't graduate to unsecured card, it's kind of counterproductive to me personally, because it's like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to have this card for 2-3 years and then close it because it doesn't, you know, graduate to an unsecured. That's the only downfall. So secured cards that don't graduate aren't insanely beneficial to people, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend them unless that is the only option you have at that moment. And, you know, you just have to start somewhere. So that's my 2 cents on that. Great question, though. Let's see. Money Mail says, but let him know when he gets his new inquiry, he's going to divide his history. Yeah, Money Mail, that's a good point. That's a very good point. E. Winston, thank you so much for stopping by. Says, hi, all. Getting ready for work. Oh, E. Winston, it's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much for taking the time as you're getting ready for work. I hope you have a good shift. I hope it goes insanely well. Pink Lady, what's going on? Pink Lady says, elbow bump. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, fam. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, Pink Lady. It's a pleasure to see you. I know you've been around for quite some time. You're one of the subscribers that has been around for a while, so it's always an honor to have you in the building. Terry Wilson, 3, says, score 765 with 1 secured card for $1,000, PayPal line of credit $4,000, and rooms to go card $6,000 credit line with 15% on cards. 1 inquiry. What card should I apply for? Or add trade line, then apply. The question as to what card to apply for has to do with what card are you interested in, and why are you interested in that card? Do you want a cashback card? Do you want a card that earned points? Does that card have a sign-up offer? So it kind of starts there. If you have 1 inquiry, that's not bad. 15% utilization on cards is not bad, or 15% utilization is not bad either. I think you can start with seeing if you're pre-qualified. If you want American Express cards, you can go to their site, see if you're pre-qualified. If I were you, I think the Chase Freedom Flex card is a very, very solid card. If I were you, I would do research on that and get that card. That's a solid card. Their sign-up offer is good. The card in general right now is a very solid card. So do research on the Chase Freedom card because it is a good Juan. Ronald Anderson, thank you so much, my brother, for that $10 super chat. Ronald Anderson is a channel member, so thanks again for even more support. I appreciate you, man. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Let me see here. I'm scrolling through the membership here. I like to make sure that I don't miss any channel members as they join the live stream. The problem is the software that I do the live stream with. I cannot see who's a member or not because it doesn't show any difference here on my side. You guys see it on YouTube or on the app, but I don't see it on the app on the software I'm using. Let's see here. That's funny. Let's see. Ronald says, wow, I didn't get the notification. Hope I didn't miss much. What's up, Dwayne? I'm doing great. I will be doing a members only live stream directly after this one anyway. So as soon as I end this one, go to my channel, click on the community tab, and you will see the link. If you are a member, you will see the link to the members only live stream. Devin says, have you heard anything from Tomo or X1? Devin, I did hear from Tomo. I did make a video last week that I still have not edited. That video is coming this week. I have not heard anything from X1. Let's see. Driven42 said, Rooms to Go has a card? That's nice. They do, and it's not a bad card actually. It's not. I don't think it's a credit card. It's just a Rooms to Go card. Man, we got the super chat coming out. We got the love pouring in. I appreciate you guys. Money Mail Jr., thank you so much for that $20 super chat. I appreciate you so much, my man. Says, you are amazing. No, Money Mail Pro, you are amazing. Thank you so much for that $20 super chat. That means a lot to me, man. Like I said, it's a privilege to be able to share, to be on YouTube, to use this platform to continue to educate and expose people to information. That's ridiculous. I make my little pennies on here from the videos, the advertisement in the videos. So like, that's sweet. It's a pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. All right, let me scroll back on up here. Once again, be sure to ask questions if you have them. Smash the thumbs up on the way outside the door if you haven't. Sean, what's going on, my man? We got another channel member in the building. It's a pleasure to see you again. Sean says, hey, Dwayne, didn't get the notification. Hope all is well. I'm great. I have a members only live stream directly after this. So as soon as I end this, I'm going to start that one. Literally, it's not going to take more than 2 minutes. I'm going to hit end, then I'm going to hit start, and we're going to be there. So in order to get to the live stream, be sure to go to my channel, click on the community tab, and if you are a channel member, you will see that link right there. Chomp says, hey D, I got pre-approved for the PenFed Power Cash Reward Card. I am even member with them. All right, cool. That's cool, man. I feel like you shouldn't be getting any more cards, but that's cool. Rockstar Fit says, with putting $2,000 on a secured card with Navy Federal, how much do you think they will give once the card becomes unsecured? Dude, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if once the card becomes unsecured, you're not going to get an increase. If I were you, I would not put more than $500 in the secured card. Terry says, where can I buy trade lines? I've been working on my credit. Terry, email me. My email address is helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. Terry, include your phone number and I will give you a shout. helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. I just typed it up and I slapped it into the comment section. Hopefully I spelled it right. Where is it at? I don't even see it. Is it in the comment section? There we go. Fine. Oh, nope. I didn't spell it right. Uh-oh. Helping. I don't know how to spell helping. Helping others prosper. I didn't spell it right, but I spelled it right now. So I'm going to throw it back in there. Helping others prosper@gmail.com. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Go back up here. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the interaction tonight. Tonight has been pretty freaking incredible. Let's see. Matthew says there is a secured card offered by FNBO, First Bank card for a sporting goods store called Shields or something like that. Anyhow, it does earn points as well. Cool, Matthew. Thank you so much for sharing that information, man. Big Doggy says, welcome back, Dwayne. Yes, sir. It's good to be back. Dave says, hey, everyone, I am here. What's up, everyone? I made it to the 800 club. Finally, Dwayne, I'm goal-minded. I said by December 2020, I'm good. Always a pleasure being here. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to have you in the building. And congratulations to you for making it to 800. That is a huge accomplishment. So much so, I got the horn for you, my brother. Congratulations, man. That's freaking dope. Oscar says, do banks ever offer you credit limit increases, and what's the average line for most people? That's hard. I mean, banks do offer credit limit increases, and it's very random, because everybody's situation is different. Sometimes somebody will get, a 2,000 increase. It's like, wait, what? Why? How? But the best advice I can give in regards to that is just use the mess out of that card. The card that you're interested in getting a credit limit increase, just use it consistently. Use it consistently. In general, I always tell people to pay the cards off. I'm sure the banks like to see people maintain a balance and pay interest because, of course, they're making money. But the main thing is just to use the card quite a bit. One Traveling Diva, thank you so much for stopping by. Says, hey, One Traveling Diva. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. I know I haven't seen you in a while, but then again, I haven't been on here in a while, so it's a pleasure to have you back in the building. Points Blank Travel says, another great live stream, my brother. I'll see you over in the membership. Members only live. Got to take care of something real quick. No worries, man. No worries. Cool. Devin says, okay, yeah, for sure, Devin. Yeah, definitely that brother's got to go. Let me see. Dave says, feels good. Hard work, but paid off and getting more education here. Oh, man, first of all, come on, my brother. Getting more education here. Clearly, you know what you're doing with the 800 credit score, man. That's cool. I appreciate that. Devin says he still hasn't heard from Tomo or X1 yet, which is why I was concerned. Yeah, I mean, I have shared with you guys that people that use my referral link for Tomo got their application already. I actually got approved for their credit card, already have the credit card in hand. And I'm like, but they use my referral link. So how did they get their application before me? So yeah, hopefully it's coming up here. K Doug says, how many months should I wait until I ask for a credit limit increase? I really want to keep my credit utilization down. I also plan on getting an iPhone 12 Pro to get the $200 back when you spend $500. I would say 6 months is always a good time period. But in the 6 months, right? Use the card. Use it. Dave says, why doing massive? Yo, I appreciate you, my brother. You the one that's massive with the 800 score, man. One Traveling Diva says, no worries, life has been busy. Yeah, I understand that. Life has been busy for me a little bit. My life is insanely good right now, but I don't even think that it's because my life is insanely good as much as it's the fact that I'm in a really good space mentally. Mentally, I'm in a great space right now. Life is good and there are great things happening in my life, but I'm the type of person that's always fixated on the future and fixated on accomplishing this and looking toward this and just onward and upward and forward. And it always, with that mentality that I've had in the past, I never really focus on the now and grateful for the now and content with the now. And that's a huge thing. So right now, great space. And I think for the most part, I'm going to maintain this perspective. And it started with me choosing to take more action with taking care of myself, being more healthy, exercising, and listening to motivational stuff on YouTube, feeding my spirit, feeding my soul, feeding my mind. That is so important, insanely important. And it's kind of funny because in the moments of my life where there was darkness and I was, super dark, I don't know why I didn't think to feed myself motivational stuff, because I wanted to sit there in the darkness, and wallow in it. And that's really sad. But for some reason that happens. And so, but now I'm good. I'm gravy now. Life is insanely great. It's nowhere close to perfect, but it's about perspective, right? And I choose to look on the bright side and the positive side of things instead of, oh, it's not perfect, so life's not good. You know what I mean? As if life is ever going to be perfect, and as if when life was and is perfect, everything's going to be fine and we're not going to complain anymore. Not the case. At least it wasn't the case for me. All right. So let's see. Oscar says, how long is it going to take for Navy Federal to increase the limit and when to go from secured to unsecured? All of that just depends. There's no solid answer. Navy Federal starts to review your account after 6 months for the unsecured card. Matthew says, I'm on the list for Tomo. However, I'm not sure I'll take the offer at this point. The only thing about the Tomo card is there's no hard inquiry. So it's like it's like getting a free credit card. I did do a video talking about the sign up offer, the process, the application process. I will put that video out this week. I will do some work and edit the video at some point. Money Mel Jr. says, my score is 827, up from 350 within 6 months. Man, you must have did some magical work there, bro. That's freaking impressive. All right, you guys, I'm about to end the stream so I can get to the members only live stream. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up, please smash the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will see you guys in the next live stream and of course in the next video as well. Points Blank says, Dwayne, before I jump off, it says a lot when a YouTuber puts his work on hold to tune into Legends live stream. Brother, you are a true inspiration to so many people. Much love and respect. Nah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Much love and respect to you, my brother. You the real G out here, hustling, working hard. Anyway, I'm going to jump on over to the members live stream, so I'll see you guys over there literally in like 2 minutes, as soon as I end this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please smash the thumbs up on the way outside the door. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Rockstar said they changed the 6-month period back. Okay, graduation. Nah, Rockstar, go back and read the site, bro. Go back and read the site. K Clay says, yes, my guy. K Clay, I'm on the way outside the door, K Clay. Maybe go back and watch the replay, man. I appreciate you stopping by though and taking the time to comment. Dave, respect to you, and you have a good one. Congratulations to you for getting the 800 club as well. All right, you guys, that is it. I'll see you guys over on the members only live stream. All right, see y'all later. Peace.